Hello all, in this video we are focusing on the international graduate student job search options. First, I want to congratulate on your graduation. It's your hard work for the past 2 years. It's a dream of your parents and family. Congratulations for the excellent work that you have done. You belong to the class of Spring 2020. However, they may call you as class of COVID-19 because of what we are watching now. I'm sure everyone is updating their CV or resume, their LinkedIn profiles, and browsing Glassdoor kind of websites as part of their job search. In addition to those, I would like to give few points to you today. First and foremost thing is networking. I'm sure every one of you may have friends, family that are working in the United States. My suggestion is pick up a phone, talk to them. What are the available options that you have? Do not ask them a job or do not ask them to refer you, but make sure you explain your expertise that you have. Well, you could say that you're excellent in doing databases or developing and implementing web applications, or you might be good in the React JS. So make sure you tell them that, and based on that, at least they would remember and they might call you back. Yes, we might have an opportunity in the future in our company, and they might be able to ask you to apply. You might have your previous colleagues that you worked in the previous organizations and or the students who graduated from your university or other institutions might be working too. So again, LinkedIn is the best tool to find all of them and be able to connect with them and let them know that you are seeking for opportunities. The next best thing that you could do is seek out to different organizations that have hired international students in the past. The best way that you could get this data is from your career services office in your university. They might generate some reports where their students got hired in the past so that you would be able to see, let's say 19 students have been hired for one employer. Maybe it would be the best thing for you to start with that employer first. Some universities may not have those reports. You could reach out to your advisors because they at least remember, or they may have their own reports that they generate based on their graduate students who graduated from their institutions. That would be another start point for you to look into your things, or they could be a graduate program coordinators as well. Some of you may not have friends, family, and you may not get any data from your universities. At the time, contracting jobs are the best fit for you. Um, for that, you could choose the best consulting firm that fulfill your needs. And actually, consulting firms, they have the best experience in hiring international students, in filing the paperwork and all that stuff. Again, these contract jobs may vary from the duration of 3 months to 2 years. And later on, based on your performance, they may extend your contracts as well. Okay, so this is the one of the best options that you might be able to look for. Next thing is startup companies. Um, there are several startup companies within the United States that they look for best employees. Um, Again, you have to prove yourself in the startup company in order to get your paperwork filed and all that stuff later on. So if you are a really motivated student, willing to work, good at technologies, So startup companies are also an option for you to look for a job. There are several nonprofit organizations that they hire international students. You could search in the Google, what are the nonprofit organizations? You would get plenty of them and look for any kind of technical jobs that they're willing to hire. Sometimes they may not sponsor because they are nonprofit, and some nonprofit organizations they sponsor, but at least you would get experience there when you work for them. Companies in rural areas. So most of the people look jobs in big cosmopolitan or metropolitan cities. Do not forget there are jobs in rural areas as well that they may be able to hire international students. So look for the location or geographical location of the jobs as well. Jobs in universities. I'm sure every university have some kind of software related jobs available. That means technical oriented jobs. So if a university have a research center where the researchers have an idea and then the developers, they would be able to implement their ideas in the form of software. Okay, so those jobs would be able to help for you in order to proceed further. Information technology services. So they need some kind of support, technical support people, that they have to support the students as well as the other people who works in the university. Institutional research. um, I'm sure every university would have an institutional research where they would be able to analyze data and generate reports, do some kind of visualization. All the data related jobs would be centered in that. And if you think that you are not yet ready for the job, maybe you have to look for option to proceed further with another degree in a graduate school. Okay, so if you all are master students, then you could pursue a one level higher degree, which is a PhD. Okay, so these are the different options that we have for students who are in process of their job search. Okay, thank you for